what made you come here to support Puff?
I'm supporting Puff because he's innocent, and I'm wholeheartedly believing his innocence, and I know he's innocent.
Would you be open to a plea bargain?
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Mr. Combs, and I don't see it happening.
Why?
Because he believes he's innocent.
Rumor has it that within the ultra-secure, absolutely leak-proof halls of the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan, the presiding judge may have briefly, and oh so casually, flashed a confidential witness roster during what was supposed to be a routine sidebar in jury selection. Because what better time to let a media bomb detonate than during an otherwise snoozy procedural moment, right? According to those in the courtroom gallery, a few eagle-eyed reporters caught just enough text on an unsecured monitor to send the internet into a tailspin. Within minutes, whispers morphed into full-blown viral hysteria. Apparently, a dozen A-list celebrities are now pegged as potential witnesses against Sean Diddy Combs. Naturally, this little oopsie turned the already volatile legal circus into an all-out celebrity subpoena-palooza, dragging public focus away from courtroom formalities and straight back into the glittering mess of Hollywood connections that prosecutors are gearing up to drag into the harsh light of sworn testimony. The reaction was swift and theatrical. U.S. Marshals scrambled to clear the gallery the moment court staff realized spectators were practically live streaming the leak with their phones pointed squarely at the screen. Too late, of course, because several attendees had already mentally screenshot the names, no doubt racing to be the first to tweet them with a vague "sources say" disclaimer. Diddy's legal team predictably demanded the transcript be sealed, claiming the leak could contaminate the jury pool, while federal prosecutors shrugged and pointed out that the damage was done the second the monitor turned into a celebrity Rolodex. Meanwhile, just outside on Pearl Street, the usual courthouse steps turned into a paparazzi petting zoo, as satellite trucks re-angled their lenses to capture a growing mob of bloggers, legal analysts, clout chasers, and nosy passers-by, all desperate to confirm which stars might soon be trading red carpets for witness stands. And according to two sources with knowledge of the sealed record, because of course there are sources, the list isn't exactly short on cultural heavyweights. We're talking music royalty here, an R&B protege who once lived in Diddy's townhouse, a hip-hop duo whose career was practically jump-started by Bad Boy Ventures, and a Grammy-winning singer-songwriter whose early tours were conveniently routed through Combs' event management empire. It's less a witness list and more a time capsule of Combs' three-decade grip on the pop culture machine, now cracking open under oath, one icon at a time. Representing film and television, oh, just a pair of blockbuster darlings who were practically furniture at Combs' infamous Hampton soiree. Always camera ready, always within champagne flute distance of the man himself. As for fashion, say hello to a legendary supermodel whose runway prime just happened to coincide with a certain someone's clothing line campaigns. Nothing suspicious about that timing, right? And rounding out the who's who of potential witnesses, a single NBA superstar, best known for gushing about Combs' unparalleled hospitality in interviews that now read a tad differently. According to those ever-mysterious sources familiar with the filing, each name on the now not-so-secret list comes with a charmingly brief note. Think witnessed post-event cash transfers, present at restricted after-hours suite, or aware of informal security protocols. You know, just casual bullet points from what prosecutors appear ready to frame as the operations manual for Diddy's luxury-laced, no-questions-asked playground. Prosecutors, it seems, are preparing to go deep, not just into the glamorous optics of Combs' exclusive gatherings, but into the logistics: who got in, how they got paid, and what rules, written or otherwise, governed access to the velvet-roped inner sanctum. On the flip side, Combs' defense team isn't exactly sitting idle. They're already firing off preservation letters like legal warning shots, making it abundantly clear they plan to dig into every witness's motivations, old deals, and thirst for viral fame. Because in 2025, one emotional interview on a streaming docuseries can do more damage than 1,000 court filings. And of course, no Combs-related legal scandal would be complete without revisiting the cultural mythos of his white-on-white summer parties. Once hailed as the Met Gala for the morally ambiguous, those Hampton spectacles are now under forensic review. Event planners fondly remember invitation lists that mashed together platinum-selling artists, VC billionaires, runway royalty, and studio execs, all sipping rosé beneath strings of fairy lights and the not-so-watchful eyes of private security. But to prosecutors, those parties weren't just insta-perfect. They were what one official bluntly called a recurring nexus of opportunity. Translation, where power blurred with privilege and private hallways became makeshift deal rooms. The witness list implies investigators intend to stitch together those glittering nights with financial records, flight manifests, and subpoenaed text threads, because apparently pics or it didn't happen now applies to criminal cases too. And the media? Oh, they pounced faster than you can say, sidebar disaster. Within hours of the courtroom's unintentional curtain pull, headlines were multiplying, TikToks were trending, and reputations were suddenly being measured in damage control press releases. Welcome to Act 2 of the Diddy trial, where linen suits, leaked names, and legacy-cracking revelations are just the beginning. Morning shows wasted no time jumping aboard the Scandal Express, plastering their screens with ominous graphics. Because nothing says responsible journalism like clickbait font over B-roll of luxury SUVs. Meanwhile, in a more restrained corner of the media world, legal ethics panels gathered to wring their hands and politely debate whether reporters who tweeted parts of the leaked witness roster should be sanctioned, as if Pandora's box hadn't already been ripped open, retweeted, and turned into a trending hashtag. Public relations teams, ever the first responders in any A-lister emergency, quickly leapt into action. Two of the musicians named on the list released the exact same statement, a stunning coincidence, no doubt, pledging full cooperation with lawful inquiries before slamming the brakes on any further comment. Analysts quickly picked up on the silence from other camps, most notably the Hollywood actor whose feel-good streaming bio conveniently credits Diddy as his early career mentor. How inspiring! Digging into the timeline, it appears federal agents began assembling their star-studded roster shortly after last fall's coordinated raids on Combs' New York and LA properties. Because nothing says low profile, like simultaneous FBI visits on opposite coasts. From there, digital forensics teams mirrored a buffet of devices and dove into the digital vault, surfacing everything from archived email folders to delightfully cryptic labels like event code names and guest ciphers. Yes, because why refer to anyone by name when you can assign them spy movie pseudonyms and store them in folders marked with euphemisms like Winter Gala, Tier 3+? And it gets better. By cross-referencing those charmingly vague ciphers with passport scans pulled from international charter bookings, because naturally, everyone just hands over international travel logs, agents have now pieced together what they're calling an attendance matrix. Basically, a government-issued celebrity seating chart that prosecutors are eager to weaponize. According to sealed filings reviewed behind closed doors, the argument goes something like this. Star power wasn't just party decor, it was strategic ambiance. The social camouflage used to normalize atmospheres where the line between business networking and highly illegal conduct allegedly became very blurry, very fast. To make matters even juicier, character dynamics are starting to turn the legal drama into emotional theater. Take, for instance, a legendary vocalist whose career had a miraculous second act, right after recording a duet produced under Combs' banner. Now, this same singer might face the ultimate red carpet dilemma: loyalty or truth. Cue the industry whispers, backroom renegotiations, and a sudden influx of calendar conflicts for any upcoming testimony dates. Because when the spotlight shifts from Grammy stages to courtrooms, the stakes aren't just legal, they're reputational, financial, and uncomfortably personal. If she confirms the prosecutor's timeline of cash payouts funneled through shell touring entities, she'll effectively unravel years of glowing interviews, heartfelt award show speeches, and Instagram posts celebrating Combs as a visionary mentor. What do you think of this drama? Let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe Celebrity Insider News and press the bell icon for more celebrity gossips. Thanks for watching.